Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CSTV. I'm your host, Kathleen Igal Toto, Madam CS, and this is The Striker. Stay tuned and have it raw and real. The Striker today, I want us to look at two individuals. That is Peter Karuma and also Annie Waiguru. And I'm going to look at the tweet by Peter Karuma and also a speech by Annie Waiguru in Kirinyaga. And then we're going to look at what does this mean to President Ruto and the Kenya Kwanza government, especially as far as 2027 presidential elections are concerned. You know, when you talk about Peter Karuma, he's one person who was actually beating the drum for President Ruto sometimes back during a burial ceremony in Rift Valley. And he was telling the president, give us more because actually we deserve more. We are waiting for you to come to Kisumu so that Baba can be able to hand us over to you once he enters Hague. And I did do a video on the same, and I told you that Karuma's actually statement in regard to supporting Ruto was conditional. You know, you give us this, we will give our support. You support Baba in AU, we will give our support. But all the same, another person who has also come out to speak is Annie Waiguru in Kirinyaga. And they seem to be, you know, trying to test the waters of what it holds actually to run for a higher office in the government. So this will form the basis of this discussion. And I want to read the tweet by Peter Karuma. Mount Kenya is gone kabisa. They don't fought for you. They fought against Raila due to their undone 19. They did not fought for you. They fought against Raila due to their undone 1969 Wamera Court. In exchange of their forts, they were to rule as you reign. You were or are to pay their forts by excluding other Kenyans, especially those from development and public service. Gachagua was or is their messenger for this. By insisting on ethnic and regional inclusion in your government and in sharing of your national resources, you have committed a fundamental breach of their ethnic creed. No amount of projects and public service appointments will return them. Smell the coffee, act fast to consolidate your new paces. Refuse to hit and perish. So this was a tweet by Honorable Peter Karuma. We're going to look, he's accusing Mount Kenya of the fact that they fought against Raila. Like they literally did not fight for Ruto. They just fought to punish Raila. So we are going to form our pace of discussion from this tweet and the speech by Annie Waiguru. However, before we enter this discussion, if you are new to this channel, welcome home, karibu nyumbani. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment on our videos. Turn on the notification bell so that the next time we are doing a video, YouTube will automatically notify you. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, share, and comment on our video. Now, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to dive in. If there's one thing that we have been actually saying, and I will say it over and over again, is that actually Ruto has lost Mount Kenya. And the loss of Mount Kenya to President Ruto is such a huge political mistake that he made, thinking that the Western and the Ruo Nyanza will actually support him. And as things are, is not likely to be supported. Unfortunately, ODM has come to know that actually Ruto has lost Mount Kenya. And that's why we see the likes of Peter Karuma, Chochi Karuma, talking about Ruto actually losing Mount Kenya and telling him actually that there's no amount of appointments, public service appointments, you can give to Mount Kenya to appease them. The fact is they will never vote for you. And you know, this Peter Karuma is speaking this after we have seen the likes of William Kafogo, Mutaika were being brought into the government, and is telling him no amount of public service appointment that you can give to the mountain for them to support you, not even a deputy, because they have still Kithure Kindiki, but they don't want to hear anything about you. They are running up and down in funerals, rejecting your speeches, etc. And even now the likes of Justin Muturi have started, you know, exposing you and what you are doing in the government. So ODM is very 100% sure that if there's the only hope that Ruto has, it is an ODM stronghold. But the question is, will these people actually support Ruto come 2027? And there's also this other guy Anne Waiguru, who's also talking about people wa Mount Kenya wakiendelea kumwombea na wasidi kumwombea, you know, for her she wants to bring maendeleo back at home. What is she alluding to? So literally, from where we stand, we agree Ruto has no Mount Kenya, and the question is, what options does he have? He does not have Mount Kenya, and from where I stand, losing Mount Kenya and having Raila, that thinking that Raila will also support him, he has also automatically lost Ruto Nyanza. Because there's no way Ruto Nyanza is going to vote for him when ODM is going to produce a candidate. And if ODM is going to produce a candidate, just the way Sifuna said, it means Ruto has lost all those ODM stronghold that he was banking on. So literally, Ruto does not have an option. He has to find his way back to the mountain. And as you can see, he started, you know, sending, the other day he was trying to send Kidure Kindiki to speak with people at Mount Kenya East. He sent his speech in Embu, it was rejected. And you see in Embu already, Justin Muturi has exposed him. So I don't think that the kind of now backlash Justin Muturi is facing in the government will allow Ruto to even get better results from Mount Kenya East or to get results from Embu, you know, after all that backlash that Mutuli is receiving after exposing what happened to his son. Now, what we see is actually Ruto trying to test the waters again. And I'm saying testing the waters again because as I've told you, Ruto lost the mountain, he automatically lost the Luos, he lost the ODM stronghold. Like, he doesn't have anything to do like he has the western part. There's no way he's going to consolidate the western part to himself, and there's no way he's going to consolidate ODM. So long as Baba is running, Papa is sponsoring another candidate from ODM. And we know Ruto cannot join ODM. So literally it means the only option available for Ruto is to find his way back to the mountain. And as I can see from where I stand, it's like he started trying to test the waters. And he's sending people like Anne Waiguru. And that brings me to Anne Waiguru's statement. Anne Waiguru student said in Kirinyaga that actually was waiting for the temperatures to come down so that he can come and talk. But I want to differ with her that the temperatures in Mount Kenya have not come down. In fact, Justin Mutuli's revelation have added the rise in the temperatures. Number two, Anne Waiguru was talking about the people of Kirinyaga have seen maendeleo and that he wants them to continue receiving maendeleo na waendelee kumwombea na venye wanamwombea. So literally, he even told them that it's only a mother who can be able to tell her child who the father is. So he's trying to rapish other kingpins in the mountain. Of course, right now, the way the mountain is, it's like it doesn't have a kingpin. Like, because Uhuru Kenyatta was their kingpin, but the moment he unshook with Ruto, the people don't trust him so much. So the only person who is there kind of offering direction to the people of the mountain is Rigathi Gachagua. And Anne Waiguru kind of literally wants to rapish Rigathi Gachagua, who appears to be the kingpin. I've not said that he's the kingpin, but he appears to be the kingpin. And Anne Waiguru wants to rapish him. And that's why he's saying that it's only a mother who can be able to show the child, to tell the child who is the real father. And in this case, he wants to tell us that she's the only person who, like, she's the mountain kingpin. She's a woman. She understands their problems. Now she can tell them the right direction by following Ruto. From where I stand, I don't think that this is going to work. If that is the strategy that Ruto is using to go back to the mountain, it will backfire back time. Why? Because, number one, Anne Waiguru cannot be the kingpin of Mount Kenya. From where I stand, we understand politics and the patriarchy that comes with it. But all said and done, Anne Waiguru cannot be able to consolidate the western side of Mount Kenya. He cannot be able to consolidate even Kirinyaga, all of it, and put it together. I don't think so that he can now tell us, let's vote this way. Number two, Anne Waiguru's track record. Anne Waiguru's track record, especially when people remember about NYS. Whether it was true, whether it was false, there's that, taint. So there's no way he's going to stand and tell Kenyans, now I'm here telling you, the people of the mountain, for us who are supporting Ruto. The question will be why, how? And with her track record, and what Ruto is being accused of, all the Kenyans are talking about President Ruto, the reality of the matter remains that it's never going to be trusted by any person from Mount Kenya. Number three, it has actually to do with Mutuli's revelations. There is no way children can be abducted in Embu. People can be abducted from the mountain. And then Mutuli comes and says actually that the president knows who is abducting the people. And then Annie Waiguru will come and tell them that the President Ruto is the right person to support. So from where I stand actually, Annie Waiguru will not deliver any thoughts from Mount Kenya to President Ruto. Perhaps she thinks like all she's been promised the position of a deputy president, such that she thinks if she becomes the running mate of Ruto in 2027, he's going to bring the gender, the ethnic, and the regional card. She should learn from what happened actually to Mother Karua. Annie Waiguru does not have a political party. Look at Mother Karua, a person with a solid political party. He could not even get votes within his or her own constituency for Papa. And then Annie thinks, without a political party, with a track record as far as NYS is concerned, the way she was being called a flower girl during the previous regime, all those things, that she's going to deliver elections from the mountain. From where I stand, she will not deliver votes for Ruto from the mountain. And therefore, Ruto has to rethink. Either Ruto has to look for a way and make peace with Rigathi Gachagua, or he has to speak to Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta in a better way and see how he's going actually to consolidate the mountain back to himself. Because without the mountain, Ruto is not going to win elections in this country. Because the only option he has left is Rift Valley. And he cannot win elections using Rift Valley alone. And from where I stand, if at all ODM remains with his stand that they will bring a candidate, Ruto has nowhere to run to. Not the coast, not Ruanyansa, not Western, and Annie Waiguru will not deliver anything. Actually, she will deliver nothing. And it will be a delivery of shame. My contribution, my opinions though. What are your opinions? Let me get them in the comment section below. And yeah, see you next time. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment on our videos. And thank you so much for your support.